Hey guys, quick little rundown kind of how my day went. Um, as you can tell, I've been bringing my old trail cameras in and getting them squared away for this upcoming season and packing up the ones that are ready to go packed away. The one standing up in the back there is my daughter's, and very sensitive trigger on it. We think we might have had a branch in front of it, but it's a very sensitive trigger. So she said she wanted another one. Well, I, doing what I do, tried to come up with one of the spy points for her, and that has not been my luck. But if you saw my video earlier, picked up a 16 megapixel trophy cam. As you can tell from the receipt, they had the 20 megapixels with it. I tried seeing if they'd get me all three of them at that price, but no luck. So got the one. Hit up a second store. They were supposed to have 14 trail cameras. It was basically the only promising store in my area, and for the fourth year in a row, that store pretty much whiffed it. However, these were on the peg hook with the regular hypodermics, and I mean, if you watch any of the other channels, you probably have a UPC for the regular hypodermics. But yeah, the crossbow ones were on the same peg hook, so they honored that price of $11. Basically, they did it by scanning the same one 3 times. Then these, found a few of them around. They were supposed to have quite a bit more quantity, but they didn't really have it. Checked the clearance aisle over. They checked in quantities and stuff. Nothing listed in back. So took what I could get. Made kind of a short trip out of the day because my kids were done with their vacation Bible school for the day, and they had a performance. So went out with my sons after that, and as you can tell from the top part right there, picked up quite a few t-shirts. But in addition to those t-shirts, I ended up finding the 6 megapixel Tascos, which, in case you guys can't tell, I am a Tasco fan. I mean, they're not the most beautiful thing ever, but they're simple, they're easy to set, and those two back there are probably pushing 4 or 5 years old already, and I use them every season. So they make a lot of Primos and some Bushnells that were like that back in the day, and they hold up. So they're not anything spectacular, but they're a solid camera. Can't go wrong with them. Picked up another pack of hypodermics. I knew those were there. They were there a week ago when I went to the store, and they were $21, but I picked them up for $11, and then ended up getting this finally. They swore up and down they didn't have it about 5 times that I went in, but it looked like they were working some other phones, and this made its way out there. You want the UPC from that, go check out my other video. Then made a trip tonight. Picked up a couple Tempo X's, a little more bread and butter. There you go. And a few of the memory card readers. I don't have an iPhone, so no real use for an iPhone. Pretty much everybody I know doesn't have an iPhone, so they could care less about an iPhone reader. And who wants to pay an extra like $2 or $3 for something that does the same thing for a fancy iPhone? And a couple soil meters. We go through 1 or 2 of these a year. I wasn't going to pay anything real extra for the fancy biologic name on them, but I picked those up. One thing that I was going to tell you guys, though, and this is kind of crazy, the other day, PayPal actually wouldn't let me have access to funds. Apparently I've sold too many consumer electronics in the past month or two, and out of that month or two I had one return on a desktop. So nothing really that I could do about it, but they decided they were going to withhold my funds from me. So I had about $400 sitting in PayPal, and I couldn't do a darn thing. So that's just how it goes sometimes, I guess. I'm waiting for him to withhold the funds on me when I sell that and those. But, I mean, all in all, it was a pretty good day, and maybe I'll luck out on a camera or two. Really would like to get my hands on a spy point for my daughter. Just like spy points in general, so we'll see how it goes. But there you guys go. Good luck hunting.